What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight, and today we have some more Yu-Gi-Oh news for you guys. It looks like a bunch of brand new Trickstar and Gouki monsters have been revealed for the next set that's coming out for Japan, which is Flames of Destruction. It's the one right after Extreme Force, so yeah, let's go ahead and talk about all these brand new cards. I think there's like 7 cards to talk about or something. So first off, we have a brand new Trickstar Link monster, and it is Trickstar Bella Madonna. It is a light fairy link monster with link of 4, 2,800 attack, and the link points are at the top, the bottom left, and then of course the right. And also too requires 2 Trickstar monsters, at least 2 I should say, to link summon into it. Anyway, its effect is you can only use this card's name as a second effect per turn. The first effect is while this link summon card does not point to any monsters and is unaffected by activated effects from other cards. And the second one is if this card does not point to any monsters, you can inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each Trickstar monster in your graveyard with a different name. So basically it is a link monster you can bring out. You don't want it to really point at anything, that way, you know, it is unaffected by activated effects, so that's a good first effect for it. And then after that, of course, it can also do some burn damage. Again, you don't want it to be pointing at anything, but that's pretty interesting. I mean, it is a link 4, so it's going to take quite a few monsters bringing out, which I don't think it's going to be that tough. I mean, we see all the combos with like Firewall and everything else. I know it has to be Trickstars, but still, I don't think it's going to be much of a problem to bring it out. And yeah, I mean, just has it so it can protect itself and also inflict some burn damage, just like Trickstars do. So either way, seems like a pretty cool card for them. I like it. Also like the design too. She looks pretty cool. Let's see, after that we have a couple other Trickstars, 2 new effect monsters. The first one is Trickstar Mandrake. It is a light fairy effect monster, level 2, 0 attack and 1000 defense. It's this one too, you know, for a little extra clarity. And of course, its effect is you can only use this card's names 1 and 2 effects once per turn each. The first one is, if this card is sent from the hand to the graveyard, you can special summon this card in face-up defense position, but banish it when it leaves the field. And the second effect is, if this card is sent to the graveyard as a material for a link summon of a Trickstar monster, you can target one monster a link monster your opponent controls points to, destroy it. So basically with this one, it's one that can help you, you know, easily get a Trickstar out on your side of the field, because, you know, when it is sent from the hand to the graveyard, then you can just special summon it, which then just gives you more monsters, more fuel to bring out more link monsters, obviously, on that. And with this one also gives you, it's a little bit of a destruction effect too. Whenever you're using it for the link summon of Trickstar monster, there you go, you have a little bit of a destruction effect to go along with it. So pretty cool, and it seems like it'll work a little bit better too with our new link monster here, because, you know, one that points to gets destroyed. So if it's the only thing that's pointing to is one of your opponent's monsters, destroy it, there you go. It's not a problem anymore, I guess. You know, that could be kind of an interesting, you know, idea to kind of use those together. I'm sure that's what they're trying to do. Yeah, seems pretty cool for them. Then the other Trickstar, which is this one, by the way, it is Trickstar Hensbane. I think I'm saying that right, I'm not really sure, I could be mispronouncing that. Anyway, it is a light fairy level 1 effect monster with a 100 attack and 0 defense. Its effect is you can only use this card's name's effect once per turn, and that effect is if this card is sent to the graveyard as a material for a link summon of a Trickstar monster, you can special summon this card from your graveyard but banish it when it leaves the field. So basically, it's a monster that can help, you know, you get it on the field, use it as part of a link summon, it comes back. So you can use it for another link summon. I mean, obvious strategy on that, not much else to say. But another one that seems like it's going to be pretty helpful to them. I mean, yeah, it's just another way to get more monsters out there, more link monsters, there you go. So I can't wait to see the combos with that. But yeah, those are the Trickstar monsters. All of them seem pretty good. I like the link monster as well, being a link 4. Seems pretty cool, like a new boss monster for them. And then after that, of course, we have some brand new Gouki monsters, which I gotta say, I've been pretty excited about this because I just want to see some new Gouki support. They haven't always gotten the best support. So this is their new Link monster, which, by the way, does he look like All Might to anyone else? That's what he reminds me of, that cape and all that, and he kind of has, like, I guess he has horns, but it kind of reminds me of All Might's hair. I don't know, that looks like All Might, but anyway, if that wasn't cool enough, it has a pretty interesting effect. Let's see, it is Gouki the Master Ogre. It is an Earth Warrior Link monster, link of 4, 2,800 attack, and then the link points are at the top, bottom left, bottom, and bottom right, and of course it requires at least 2 Gouki monsters to link summon into it. Anyway, its effect is once per turn quick effect, you can return any number of Gouki monsters this card points to the hand, then target that many face-up cards your opponent controls, negate the effects of those cards until the end of this turn. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. While your opponent controls a face-up monster, this card can only target the monster your opponent controls with the highest attack for an attack. So yeah, I mean, it's another boss monster for them. Basically, you return your Goukis to your hand, you get to negate a bunch of effects, which, you know, with Goukis, since they can swarm the field fairly easily, that's not much of a problem. So just returning them, negating a bunch of effects, that can be good. And then after that, that's when that second effect comes into play, because basically you're just wiping out everything afterwards. You get to attack, you have to go with the strongest one, though. So I guess that's the main to make it so if they happen to have one a little bit stronger than, you know, Master Ogre, then you can't just like go for the weaker ones and go through them. You have to go for that stronger one first. So I guess a little bit of a negative on that, but either way, I mean, bringing out this card, negating a bunch of effects, and then just wiping out your opponent's field if you're strong enough to do so, that can be really good, obviously, on that. So definitely looking forward to seeing what this card's going to do, and yeah, I kind of need it just because it looks like All Might, to be honest, too. I mean, either way, even if it would have had, you know, terrible effect, yeah, it reminds me too much of All Might, need the card, to be very honest. Then, of course, after that, we have a brand new effect monster for Goukis, and it is Gouki Octostretch. It is an Earth Warrior effect monster, level 1, 0 attack and 0 defense, and of course, its effect is, you can only use this card's name's third effect once per turn. The first effect is if an opponent's monster attacks during damage calculation, you can discard this card half the battle damage you would take from that battle. The second effect is when your opponent activates a card effect that would inflict effect damage to you, including during the damage step, quick effect, you can discard this card half the effect damage you would take from that effect. And then, of course, the third effect, the one that Gouki monsters, you know, share from that, is that if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one Gouki card from your deck to your hand, except Gouki Octostretch. So it can't add itself, basically. So it's basically a Gouki monster that can protect you from damage, whether it's battle damage or effect damage. You're able to just discard it and half that damage either way. So with that, I can see that coming in handy, especially with the new Link monster, just because you don't mind this card being in your hand, obviously from its effects. The only negative really is I kind of wish that the whole, you know, field to the graveyard thing was hand to the graveyard for this one. I know it's effect they share, but if that's how it worked, I would love to get that free search and be able to protect myself from some battle damage or effect damage. But yeah, not bad really. It seems like a pretty cool card for him. Then after that, we have another effect monster for Goukis. It is Gouki Hugbear. So we're going to talk about this one first. It is an Earth Warrior effect monster, like I said, level 6, 2,400 attack and 0 defense. Anyway, its effect is you can only use this card's names 1 and 2 effects once per turn each. The first effect is, if this card is a normal summon or special summon by a Gouki card effect, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes half of its original attack until the end of this turn. And the second effect is, of course, if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one Gouki card from your deck to your hand, except for Gouki Hugbear. So yeah, basically, whenever it is special summoned by a Gouki card effect, which is pretty easy to do, then you can just weaken one of your opponent's monsters. It just halves its original attack, and there you go. I mean, you know, you can weaken a monster and do some serious damage from it. Seems pretty good. I mean, I kind of figured we'd get a level 6 pretty soon, you know, because they're all different levels, so I think that will come in handy and make sense with, like, you know, Transmodify and stuff, too. So, looking forward to this one. I think it will definitely help them out. Pretty good effects from it, but mainly just being another, like, different level monster that I can bring out easily. I think that will come in handy. And then, of course, last but not least, we have another new Gouki card, and it is Gouki Face Turn. It is a normal spell card. Here's, you know, what it looks like right here. And, of course, its effect is you can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. And that effect is target one Gouki card you control and one Gouki monster in your graveyard. Destroy the first target, and if you do, special summon the second target from your graveyard. So yeah, that is a really good card for Goukis. I'm glad to see they're actually getting something really good from this. So yeah, you're just able to target one of your Goukis, destroy it, one of the ones you control, so it's on your side of the field. That will activate its effect too, because then it's from the field to the graveyard. So then you're getting that searching effect that Goukis have, where you're able to add a Gouki card from your deck to your hand, except for, you know, themselves. So that can give you, you know, a lot of different Gouki monsters, or Gouki cards, I should say, than you have access to. And then you're also reviving one of your Goukis as well, which you can use this card to bring out Hugbear. And then you have that, you know, decreasing attack ability then for one of your opponent's monsters. And there's, of course, all kinds of different variety of things you can do. I mean, really with any of the different Goukis, this will work out for you, because you're destroying one, getting that searching effect, and then you're, you know, getting a free special summon on another Gouki monster that can help you out. So either way, I mean, this is an awesome card for them, and I think this will definitely help them out, because it's probably the best support I've seen for Gouki so far. And it gives me a lot of hope for them, because they're pretty fun right now. I mean, what we have currently, but with these new cards, I think we're going to start seeing them do a lot better. So definitely looking forward to that, and yeah, just tell me what you guys think about these brand new cards. Are you excited about the brand new Gouki Link Monster and the other cards too, or are you more excited about the brand new Trickstars? So let me know down in the comments below. Of course, like this video if you enjoyed it. All the info will be in the description too if you guys want to read these effects for yourself. And yeah, like I said, all of these cards will be in the brand new set, Flames of Destruction, which I think we'll, it hadn't been, you know, we don't know if release date yet, but I think we will probably get it around April or something. It should be around that time, I think. So early next year, about mid next year, something around in there is usually, that will be, you know, the next set, because we still have to go through Extreme 4s, and then it's Flames of Destruction. So yeah, definitely looking forward to this, and can't wait to see what other cards are going to be in this set. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh news and other Yu-Gi-Oh related videos. And of course, as soon as this set is out, you guys know I will definitely do an opening, the Japanese opening and English opening. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.